The second one, Pearls and Rubies. That one on the 11th of June at Navan, over the minimum trip of 5 furlongs by a neck. The pedigree on this one, this is quite a simple one for me to make this one, because once I get to the third dam, I can just shut up and show the video, because it's quite closely related to a horse, Midnight Mile, that I identified on Classic Wild Chair 2023. So I can just link that video as a card to this one after this race, and then people can just go and look at Pearls and Rubies. You know, Pearls and Rubies, at the back pedigree of it. Pearls and Rubies is family 9C. And you'll see there she won 5 the first time out, like we said. The first dam, Diamonds and Rubies, side by side, I do like, Fastnet Rock, won the 2015 Pretty Polly Stakes. And she also won the Cheshire Vase of 2015. She was fourth, in the Oaks, behind Qualify, as well as that. So she did run in a classic, but wasn't deemed fast enough to win it, to run in a Guineas Mile at 3. Out and out stamina. She rewarded them with a win over 10 furlongs in June 2015. She then went on to finish last in the Nassau, behind Legatissimo, who she beat by a short head 6 weeks before. Tailed off a bit, didn't she? Look, she only beat 2 home after that. 3 out of 9, anyway. Very good start. The progeny of Diamonds and Rubies. Well, there's only been a 96 rated horse so far. Diamonds and Sparkles, 1 win out of 7. Trained by Mark Casse in America. Or Cass, I don't know how to pronounce his name. A pretty young mare. I've watched that one go round, I think, this year at 3. Diamonds Are Forever. Fairly certain I have. The second dam, Quarter Moon, superb filly. What more can anyone say? Group 1 winning 2-year-old. She won the 2001 Moyglare Stud Stakes. She was placed in 4 Oaks at 4 Classics in 2002. Both Guineas and both Oaks, UK and Ireland. Before also being placed in the Nassau behind Islington in 2002 against the top horses. A fantastic campaign this horse had. Looking at her. Campaigned beautifully. Quarter Moon. She obviously the dam of, as we discussed, there's other horses there floating around the 100 mark as well. That if she deserves a proper classic video in time, they will be properly looked at before we get to the third dam, which we know is Jude, the same as she's also figures in the pedigree of Midnight Mile. Jude, racing poster telling us she's run 4 times. Maybe we'll just check that. There you go, run 4 times. And this is where I'd just be repeating myself from the Midnight Mile video. So what I'll do is about now in the video, I will just put a card up to Midnight Mile. I'll show you where she fits in though. Yeah, this is where she fits in, is not there because that is not the one I want. 9H is that one. Why am I getting confused here, and 9C. Oh, it is the one. That's the one. Sorry about that. You'll see that she gets somewhere down towards the bottom. You'll see a horse called Yesterday. She's actually on the same line as these. It's the old Ricaba line and the Alouette line as well. Pretty close. There's Jude there. And there is one of her foals Yesterday, who won the Irish 1,000 Guineas. So let's take a look at the race that she won.
Mullingar. Last one in. Let's get up to Jerry.
Set for the first. Thereof of the straight 5 furlongs and the Lynn Lodge stud Irish EPF 2-year-old maiden. While away Ocean Baroque, taken on by Little Mimi, showing good speed in the centre, is Lightning Army, followed by Strong Possibility. These are tracked in the early stages by I Am Invictus as they come up towards the 3 furlong point, and they're On opposite sides of the track, it is Lightning Army showing in front of a strong possibility on this side, followed by I'm Invictus and Ocean Baroque. Right over on the far side, reaching halfway, is Little Mimi, followed downhill by Stay Sound Susie, and then Pearls and Rubies and C Senior, and Asian is next, and attached is the best turned out winner, Kientov, as they race to the final furlong and a half, and I Am Invictus strikes the front from Ocean Baroque. Running on is C Senior over on the far side, followed by Pearls and Rubies. Lightning Army is folding, and then Asian, but it's I Am Invictus the leader. Pearls and Rubies is coming on the stand side as they run up towards the finish. It's going to be close. Pearls and Rubies on the near side, runs down I Am Invictus. Asian third.
Yes, Pearls and Rubies gets off the...
Well, I think they just got away with that. For a horse with Oaks and Guineas horses in there, pedigree, 5 furlongs, well, proved to be a great piece of placement for first time out. It gave her a fantastic education. She was really showing the whip there, and Ryan Moore gave her a superb ride first time out. She'd have learned plenty off that. And where she's entered at Ascot, people might ask, she's actually entered in the one race, the 6 furlong race, on Friday, the Albany Stakes, on the 23rd, and it'd be interesting to see if they let her take her chance. And it'd be more interesting to see whether the extra 6 furlongs allows her to settle a bit easier in the earlier stages and travel into the race, or whether she's in for another proper race like she had there on debut. Hello, everybody. A little bonus section here for you today on Pearls and Rubies. We've jumped forward probably nearly a year from when the first part of the video was formed. It's actually running in the probably going to run in the Irish 1,000 guineas. So we best take a look at the dams out of Quarter Moon, the second dam, which I said we would take a look at if we ever got to this stage. You'll see there that, as well as Diamonds and Rubies, which we've already talked about months ago, we've got a couple here, Born to be King and How High the Moon. They were both placed in listed races only, really. How High the Moon is bred 155 rated, foaled by Frankel, and the other one is male. The second one, You'll Be Mine, is quite interesting. You'll Be Mine, then she's bred a couple of nice ones that we'll take a look at in a minute. And her form was quite good as well. Even though she was only rated 104, she was actually placed in a Group 1. She was Group 1 placed in the 2009 Phillies Mile behind Hibayeb. And that was the only time, really, she figured in the stakes races there as a Grade 1, Group 1, placed horse at 2. But she did breed Eminent, and famous really for biting Ulysses in the Eclipse, in my eyes. A truly incredible scene, that was. But before that, though, he was a good horse, Eminent. Won the Craven of 2017. He was 6th in the Guineas and 4th in the Derby of 2017. Then he had a quick nag on Ulysses. I'll never forget that. And in the 2017, he then won the Guillaume d'Ornano Group 2 race in France before being placed in another Group 1, placed in the Irish Champion Stakes behind Decorated Knight. So he was placed in 2 Group 1s, actually. He was actually placed somewhere else in one. Oh, yeah, in Australia. 2019 Ranvet Stakes, where actually I did the winner that day of Ilias, the Godolphin horse. I remember that race. And it was one of the first races I actually watched in Australian racing. But he was a decent horse, going around as a stallion in Australia and New Zealand at the moment. Very early days. And there's another one, King Frankel, who's also made his mark in Australia. Rated just under 100 in the UK, handicapper for Mark Johnston. If people look there, he was 3rd in the 2023 Tancred Stakes, which was won by Arapaho, Group 1 place gelding. He was also placed there in a listed race, the Queensland Cup at Eagle Farm in 2023. So there is a nice small branch there, adding to our case for Pearls and Rubies, I think, in this video. I'm going to end this video here now. What I will do at the end of it is I'll give you the opportunity, those of you that have watched this video and have chosen not to subscribe to the channel, I'll give you an opportunity to subscribe to the channel What I will also do is I will give people a list, a link to the playlist featuring all the Classic Watch 2024 possibles, so they can take a look at all the horses thus far. But for now, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you very much. It's just a quick update. I'm going to add it on to the other end of the other video. Take care, everybody. Have a fantastic day, and goodbye.